digest. From lane to the new shining ground, echo chants where the legends are found. Heroes carved in the heart of time, we march on through grit and grime. Oh Tottenham, Tottenham till I die. Raise the banner, let it fly. Through the rain, through the fire, this is my club, my only desire. Oh Tottenham, Tottenham till I die. Raise the banner, let it fly. Through the rain, through the fire, this is my club, my only desire. Echoes of King and Greaves in the air. Every goal, the sound declares. Heartbeats pound like a drummer's song, marching forward, fierce and strong. We're the ones who rise in the clash. Numbers running in a white shirt dash. History burns in the roaring crowd. Every game we scream it loud. Oh, I'm Tottenham, Tottenham till I die. Raise the banner, let it fly. Through the rain, through the fire, this is my club, my only desire.
Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Nick. I'm your guest host for today. Dermo is still on holiday and we promised that we would at least do 2 shows for him just to keep everything ticking, the algorithm oiled and all of that sort of stuff. So thank you so much if you're turning up and spending your time with us. And today I am joined by the man that is the myth, the legend, Mr. Josh. How are you doing, Josh?
I'm good, thank you.
Awesome. Right. So, Josh, I thought we've got a quiz that we can do with the chat, that we can do with yourself. If you're, it's not like a Brains of Britain thing or anything like that, but just a bit of fun to do. So we'll end the show with that. Big up, Giant. Great to see you here, buddy. So the first thing I wanted to kick off with was a little bit of the stuff around the World Cup. Obviously, biggest subject in football right now. So I wanted to get yours and people's in the chat, their views on the Infantino press. Did you see it? Did you see his press release that he done?
I think I saw a bit of it.
Okay. So one of the challenges that we've got, one of the big news items this week has been the ref from Somalia that wasn't given admittance into America. What was your initial reaction to that? Did you have an opinion on it?
Not really. I just thought that it was just bad because he was one of the most, he's known to be one of the most respected referees in Africa. So
yeah, I mean, for me, I was kind of looking at that, and apparently somebody said they've gave him the UEFA.
The Super Cup. The Super Cup final they're giving him.
I feel like it's a bit of a travesty for the man himself. You know, it is just kind of like doing the job that refs do. It's a thankless task. Let's face it.
Yes. And
rising up and being one of the top referees on your continent, to kind of being denied entry through, I mean, let's face it, if the claims were true, he wouldn't be refereeing for anybody. No. And I just thought it was really, really sad that he's denied these opportunity on the global stage. Hopefully they can appeal to somebody's better nature or common sense prevails and that he actually does get his opportunity. I thought when the press challenged Infantino, I was a little bit concerned with his response because he basically turned round and it was he basically said, there was a one from the BBC reporter and he said, "You're BBC," and then the very next thing he said was, "So you're hoping to host the World Cup in the Women's World Cup in 2035?" It just felt like a threat, and I don't know about the chat. Chat, let us know, what are your thoughts and feelings on Infantino as well, he's not a statesman, but he's the head of a football movement. What I just kind of, after Blatter, I was hoping that things were going to get better. I was hoping that the corruption would finally move on. We was going to have a little bit more transparency, a little bit more fairness, and just good governance. It's just like, what's going on here? What is going on? Just quickly, hey there. Oh, he's going here. Hello, watching you from Boston Airport. Welcome. Just back to this one. John, how's Dermo and how's his wife? So Dermo's Mrs. Tron is back home and she is in full recovery mode. So good news from that perspective. And Dermo, spoke to him today. He's like the Energizer Bunny again. He's had a couple of days off and it's like someone's shaking him up and he's raring to go. So the Dermo you get back either at the weekend or early part of next week is going to be premium Dermo. So look forward to the shows that are coming up. That's amazing that we've got somebody in Boston Airport watching us. Hello there, sir. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, he's a crook. And then it is Giant here. Infantino is more than we better take that off the screen for the person in Boston, but you never know with these things. But I get the sentiment. I just feel like I despair sometimes because it is just like, it just feels like the wrong people win. Do you know what I mean? It's just like, oh, come on. And it's like the places where the World Cups are going and the way these things are all conducted, it's almost like they don't even need to hide it anymore.
No.
But yeah, that they can just be that blatant about it because there's no comeuppance, there's no accountability. So hugely disappointing on that front. I do apologize. Sorry, it is that bit. I've got a screen of stuff in front of me, and I haven't hosted shows for ages, and I'm just like trying to see it all, and I didn't notice your thumbnail, your picture. So I do apologize. So what I was going to say, what would you made of all of the timings? Because some of the timings on these matches, I mean,
even last night's game that got postponed for an hour.
I know, for thunderstorms, and I'm just like,
thunder and rain.
I'm like, who's thought this through? Who thought this through? What, Josh? Are you studying? Are you working? What's the thing you're?
I'm a uni student.
Right. Okay. So it's a little bit more forgiving. I was going to say, for the general person though, trying to follow this World Cup, it's going to be a bit of a challenge. It's going to be caffeine pills, and depending how dedicated you are. Yeah, I'm a little bit like not sure how much of this I'm going to tune in. Are you planning to watch other nations, or are you easy on it?
I think it depends on what time it is. If it's like early in the morning, probably not. If it's like another team, but have to see if it's also, because I think it's around the 16 that we could play at like 1 o'clock in the morning. So
yeah. I mean,
yeah.
See, I've got the other side of 40 now, and it is just like these things become a challenge. They have to be carefully thought out. We got Dylan, big up Dylan. Nick on the dark side. No, my friend. I'm just helping a friend out. I'm helping a friend. I haven't been turned, I promise. So Dylan, sorry, Josh, your England thoughts. How optimistic are you after seeing the warm-up matches?
The first one gave me no hope at all, but I think the second game's improved my confidence a bit, but not that much, because I don't think it was good. It was a better. Anything could be better than the first game, but I think it would be better, but still, my confidence is fairly low. Still,
Okay.
due to a couple of reasons and stuff. Yeah.
What did you see that you liked? So let's start on what you. No, actually, let's do it the other way around. What did you dislike? What was you looking at and going a little bit concerned about?
I think it's particular players that got taken that weren't at the level that we
Right.
wanted. Really, it's more the controversial picks that got picked, like Tony. I don't know how we took him. In that first game, he looked like he moved like a tank. He was so slow.
I know. I just keep thinking there's that like I'm an Arsenal fan, and I felt like Madueke done a lot right yesterday. He done a lot, but that miss, and I bet, and it was just like you needed the camera to cut to Morgan Gibbs White, who was probably like, I've been left out for this, It does beggars belief on some of them. It's like with Jordan Henderson and Tony. I'm like, yeah, I'm not so sure. I said on that selection. From what I saw last night, I've been umming and ahhing, and I've been talking in chats, and I've been saying about the style of play. And I remember on the last North London Talks Football that I was saying about that. I felt that England were going to be quite similar to Arsenal in its setup, in how we were going about style of play and trying to control match and general shape. I definitely saw that, and in the first half of the match. Do you think that's a fair comparison?
Yeah. To be fair, we won many corners and set pieces, so and we were. I think we ended like 82% possession or something in the low 80s or something, or high 70s. So we definitely kept the ball and tried to pin them in as much as we could.
I was kind of I felt like England generally moved the ball a little bit quicker. They probed a little bit better. The shape I understood, playing a 4-2-3-1, you can tell the type of play we're going to make. I do think James, Saka, Rice are going to be hugely, hugely important from set pieces. I really do. So we've got a question here from Daz. Big up, Daz. Hope you're well, my friend. And it says, where do you think we will get to? And that was one of the questions I wanted to throw at you, Josh. Where do you think we're going to get to?
I'm going to stick with our Salisbury quarterfinals.
Quarterfinals, that's where you're sticking to. Actually, let's change that to the 3. There we go. Moves you out of the questions. Hey there, James. Welcome to the show. How are you?
I'm good, guys. How are you?
Yes, not bad. Thank you. Not bad. We're just doing just under an hour show today, just to keep the algorithm going for the channel. So it was. We're just discussing England after the first 2 warm-up matches. And what's your general impression? What are you thinking?
I mean, let's be honest. They should have been banked wins. I think we looked a bit leggy against New Zealand.
Yeah.
Whether or not that was the heat or what, because I know it is very hot in America.
Travel conditions, it could be.
Yeah. I think we looked a lot sharper against Costa Rica, and I think it was a good game. I mean, in all honesty, I've only seen the highlights. I didn't watch the friendlies. I don't tend to watch the friendlies, but yeah, I think it's going to be. I think the squad itself is a decent squad. I know I haven't actually had much input for a while, and for everybody out there, I apologise for being away from the channel for months. But it's good to be back anyway.
It's good to be back. It's good to be back.
Yeah,
sorry, go on. God, I can't help myself. Go on.
That's all right. But yeah, it's nice to get get back into it and just sort of come on and give you guys an hand and my first visit to a North London podcast.
Hey, well, welcome aboard. Welcome. It sounds weird saying that when it's your own channel, but welcome aboard. So one of the questions there, or not questions, but points made up was on the Korean side, Sonny has a tremendous amount of pressure on him because I quite like the look of Korea, Japan, teams like that, because I think there's a little story to be told somewhere. To both of you, I think that's a really valid point. On England, who do you think has the most pressure on their shoulders from a player perspective going into this tournament?
I would probably say, personally, it's got to be either, if not Saka, Madueke.
Okay. Why do you say? I understand Saka. Why do you think Madueke?
He, for me, he's one of the players that's Harry Kane's not going to go forever.
Yeah.
So he's going to be the next. Is he going to be the next player to be able to lead England's line? So for me, it's his first major tournament that he's probably going to be heavily involved in, more so than the Euros from a couple of years ago. So I think there's probably a lot of pressure on him to be able to, when he's called upon, is he going to be able to deliver?
Okay.
That's my opinion. Whether or not,
hey, you're entitled to it. What do you reckon, Josh? Who do you think out in the England setup right now? Who do you think is the man with the pressure on his shoulders?
I think Kane because of how fans are so reliant on him to do well to send us through to the next couple of rounds to send us through to the final. Hopefully, I think Kane because the expectancy for him to show up and score goals for us.
Yeah, I think there's definitely on Kane. I was going to say possibly Bellingham because how Bellingham has come into this tournament with a coach that has definitely favoured Rodgers, whether that is through making a point. Sometimes they do that. I feel like you're a bit too big for your boots. I'm not going to play you. You're going to have to kind of earn your way, and you'll see how honest that was come the first game, whether Bellingham starts or not. But I feel like he's got a lot to prove. He's had a poor season. Not just him a poor season. That's a bit unfair, but Madrid have had a poor season by their standards, and so I feel like he needs this in many ways to go back to Madrid as a World Cup winner. Just adds to the gravitas because it's a very political dressing room. So I just feel like it's him that's got a lot of pressure on his shoulders to perform and to be the player that England need him to be. I don't know. In the chat, let us know who do you think? We've got some people here saying big up Wayne, big up Daz. My flight out of Boston is delayed for the thunderstorms. Oh my gosh. Big up James there. We got Korea is stacked. Lots of players in Europe. They are stacked. They've got that winger in that good winger over in Celtic as well, haven't they? They've got a few good players.
Yeah.
Get BTS in the Tottenham Stadium. That will be massively sold out. You'll be lucky if you get tickets. Do you think the heat out there will suit us? I don't think any heat suits England to be like, oh no, it's above 25 degrees. I'm not so sure about this. What do you think, Josh? The heat, will it be a factor for the boys?
I think it will because not a lot of the players that got picked who used to playing have been playing in England, so there's not been, and a couple of them been playing in outside of England in hot climates, like Tony and Bellingham.
Yeah, so I think if anybody has run in humidity, it's awful. It's at that point where when you breathe, so when you're running, if we went out on a run on a cool day, you take a breath of air and it's nice and cool. You can feel it in your lungs and all the rest of it. In the humidity and heat, oh, you breathe in and you don't feel like you've inhaled. It's awful. It is absolutely awful. What do you think, James? Is it going to have a big impact on us? But I mean, we say us, but are others going to be equally affected?
I think it's going to be a big factor. I think it will play. I don't want to say advantage, but I think players who ply their trade in warmer climates,
Yeah.
we'll say your Spains, your Portugals, um, even like you were saying earlier, Nick, even Korea, places where the humidity levels
Right.
are up there and they play football week in week out in high humidity, high heat. I think they'll be better equipped to deal with it, but I think I don't think it'll be a detriment to England, but I certainly think the further into the tournament we go, the more tired you'll see, the more energy zapping it becomes. Because it's like anything, like when we're at home and we're out at work and we're doing things like that, you get 1 or 2 days, you can sort of you power through it, you get to sort of a weekend and every day you feel like, oh God, it's oppressive and it starts. So I think by sort of week 2 of the World Cup, the teams and the players who are not used to that sort of high humidity, energy draining, energy sapping, they will really start to struggle. So yeah, I think it will play a factor in for certainly some countries will sort of cope better.
Yeah.
I would say. I think it'll affect everybody across the board because, like, not all Spanish national players ply their
No,
trade
that's
in
true.
Spain.
That's
Not
true.
all
Yeah.
Portuguese. So there's these different continents, different countries. They have their players playing everywhere. So yeah, I think it will affect a few more than what we realise. I mean, you look at the World Cup in Qatar and how sort of the early stages was very high intensity to be, but as it sort of got to the latter stages, that high intensity of the game sort of started to drop off in the last 20 minutes or so. So
Yeah.
I think it'll affect everybody.
Right. I agree with all of that. And I think it will be a factor. I'm a little bit worried if we get through to the last 16 and we face Mexico in Mexico. That's gonna be a something. I did devise a bit of a quiz today, and it is just like a few questions, all the rest of it. So I was going to do it in a different format, so I'm just going to throw it out there. This is for the chat as well. So you guys get in, you put your answers in there. So here we go. Are you both ready? And
Go on,
so
man.
shall begin. So question 1. To answer, just say your names, and I'm going to keep a tally between the two of you. All right. How many World Cup tournaments have there been?
Big James. I want to say 35.
35. How many are you going for, Josh?
I'm gonna go. I don't know. I'm gonna go 40. I have no clue.
Okay, James, I'm giving you the point. You were the closest. It is 22.
Oh.
Yeah, only 22 every 4 years. 22. It's chatting
Yeah,
out
and
to
there was the
spoil.
break.
Well, you can go for your guesses. It's absolutely fine. Yeah, 22. So started in 1930.
Yeah. I
Okay,
remember
so
was
don't
the
worry.
break of the Second World Cup, weren't there? The Second World War, there wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's all good. Don't worry. These are just guesstimates. A lot of these across the 22 tournaments. How many nations have competed? So Josh, you were furthest out last time. We know there's been 22 tournaments. How many nations are you guessing have turned up for those 22 tournaments in total?
Oh,
God, that's a good question.
trying to work out that maths and stuff.
This
in
is
my
what
head,
I'm saying. It's just that, like, so here
in my
we've
head,
got,
I'm just
we've
trying to
got
work out.
Wayne has got a good answer. He's got 91, and I'm going to help you out. That's in the ballpark-ish. Okay.
Yeah.
I was going to go way higher than that.
Dermo's gone 300. It's no.
I was
There's
I
only
was going to go
200
towards
I
that.
know.
There's only like 232 countries in the world
Listen,
anyway.
he's feeling happy. You know, he's happy. He's on the week off. He's just like, yeah, this is what it is.
Yeah.
So what's your
300 out
guesstimate,
there.
guys? What's your guesstimate? Josh, give us a number.
110.
110. Okay, what do you reckon?
I think it's less. I think it's less than what Wayne said. I'm gonna go. It's not much like I think it's about 86, 87. I'll go 87. That was what my gut said.
87. You said 87. It is actually 80. 80 nations have made. We're so close. Well done. 80 nations. So I've got James here, Josh here. Josh, do not worry. You're going to have a chance to win this, my friend. So, James, you are now on 2. Who hosted the World Cup, guys? So just shout your name to answer a question. Who hosted the Cup in 1994? Think about
Big
it.
James. Big
Go on.
James. It was America.
Yes, correct. Don't worry, Josh.
I was
Don't
thinking
worry.
that, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah,
I
don't
wasn't
worry
fully
about it.
sure. Should have gone
Josh.
for it.
Josh, get ready to shout your name.
No, I'm trying to think of it first.
No.
before-
Get ready to shout it. Name the 3 host nations.
Josh,
Yes. Go on, Josh.
USA, Canada, Mexico.
Well done. He's on the board. Round of applause. Go on, Josh. And everybody got USA in the chat there. Okay, so the next question. Who is England's leading World Cup tournament scorer?
Big James.
Gone.
Wayne Rooney?
No, you're frozen out, my friend. Josh, you've got a free hit at it. It's not Rooney.
No, that's gonna be what I'm gonna go Kane. It's gonna be way off.
It's not Kane. Good guess.
Yeah.
Good guess. Look, that's what Dermo said. Big up to Ryan. Thank you for joining. And of course, Mr. Brains himself knows. Let me go up here. Brenny, correct answer. Gary Lineker with 10 goals. So that's tournament goals. Because if you're talking about qualifying and everything else, obviously Harry Kane's our leading goal scorer and all the rest of it. So this is just goals at the summer tournament. Okay. Right. Next question. Who was the first country to win a World Cup?
Big James.
Gone.
Uruguay.
Correct. Next question. Who has won the most World Cups?
Josh.
Go on, Josh.
Brazil.
Good answer. Correct answer. Well done. Brazil have won it a staggering 5 times. I mean, give somebody else a chance, right?
Yeah.
How many nations, and this is just a guess, boys. So bear in mind, there have been 22 tournaments. This is the 23rd. How many countries have won the World Cup? And it is just a guess. So if you want to go first and have your guess, shout it out. Shout your name.
Big James.
Go on, James.
8.
That is bloody impressive. Yes, sir. That is 8 points. Sorry, not 8
Oh.
points. That is correct. That is correct. 8 nations
I
have
could
won.
probably name.
Go on then. Bonus point. You can,
So
if you can name
you've
them.
got Germany,
Yes.
Brazil,
Yes.
Uruguay,
Yes.
England,
Yes.
France,
Yes.
Spain,
Yes.
Argentina,
Correct.
and I had them all in my head and I've forgotten the last one. No, I've forgotten. Go on. Who was the 8th?
Italy.
Oh, of course it was.
Yeah. Yeah. Well done. Well done. That was a good effort, though. Good effort. Okay. The next question. You boys both okay doing this, yeah?
Yeah.
Which country has finished runners up most times without winning it?
Josh.
Go on,
England?
Josh.
Is it England?
No, my friend. No, we are on the list, but no.
Is it Italy?
No, I'll give you. Well done, Dermo. I would. So no,
Holland.
it's Holland. It's the
Holland.
Netherlands. They've never won it. They've been runners up 3 times.
Wow.
Well done, Wayne. I did say who has not won it, so you were halfway there because Argentina, of course, have won it. So the last question on this one: which confederation has won the most World Cups?
Big James.
Go on. You can just tell me the continent. Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, continent, isn't it? So it'd be South America.
Incorrect.
What?
Yeah, second place. Josh, you've got a chance to steal for a point.
Europe.
Yes, UEFA.
Yeah,
Yes. UEFA have got 12. South America have got 10. So it's very, very close. Very, very close. Very, very close. Right. This next part of it, guys, is all about, after the first question, guesses and all the rest of it. Okay. So, who is the World Cup all-time top scorer?
So we're talking just purely tournament goals in the World Cup.
Just tournament goals.
Big James. It's got to be Pele, surely. It's got to be Pele.
No. He's quite down the list now.
Oh, so that means it's probably someone more recent then.
Yeah, it is. What you got, Josh? Do you want to take a guess?
Is it closer?
It is closer. Miroslav Klose. He's the top scorer on 16 goals. And that little bit of information will help you. Okay, guys? 16 goals, Miroslav Klose. In a remarkable 24 matches.
Wow.
That's not bad, right?
Oh.
That's decent. That.
And I remember when he turned up, nobody knew of him. And he banged in that it was brilliant. Okay. Cristiano Ronaldo. How many goals has he scored in World Cup tournaments? Josh, I'll let you go first because you got the last question right. What are you guessing? So we know the top scorer's got 16. How many do you think Cristiano Ronaldo's got?
14.
14. And what are you guessing, James?
You see, I very much Ronaldo is a quality player.
Yeah.
I'm trying, and he's been to quite a few tournaments. I'm trying to think. He always seems to flop in the big tournaments. I'm going to go with something like 9.
You're going 9. You are, well, we've got Ryan, Mr. Look at this. The right answer, 8 goals.
Wow.
8 goals.
Yeah.
And he's done that across 5 World Cups so far.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy?
And
So
you think, and you think of how many Miroslav Klose got from 22 games. 22 games, and how many tournaments Ronaldo's been to and how many games he would have played in. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I always thought that. I always had that thing of like he never really did it in the big tournaments.
But still, 8. I mean, 8. Yeah, because even that's just over what? That's 1 point something goals a tournament.
Yeah.
When you think about it, across 5 tournaments, that's crazy, isn't it? These are easier than Bobby's. Yeah, I thought I'd be kind, Brent. I thought I'd be kind. It's good to make people feel good. So there is only a point in it between you boys. So that's all to play for. Welcome to everybody joining us. For some reason, on X, it didn't kick off on the time we started, but you are more than welcome to the North London Talks. And we're just at the moment, we've got about 20 odd minutes left to go, and we're just having the World Cup quiz. So we've got a few more questions to go. So, gentlemen, how many goals has Messi scored at the World Cup? Bearing in mind, you can't be above Miroslav's Klose's 16. And we've just discovered that Cristiano Ronaldo had 8.
I'm going to go 11.
What have you got for me, Josh?
I'm just going to go 11 as well. But I'm going to go 12.
Oh, I can. He's equalised. Josh, you were closest. It is 13. 13. Well done, Ryan.
I thought I got it exactly.
Well done, Ryan, for getting it. Well done for. Wait, 409. That's my story, and that's what I'm sticking with. Yeah, no, 13. 13. That's unbelievable, right? As I said, this is like a guesstimate sort of quiz. It's not a, So here's another one for you. Somebody a little bit more modern. How many goals has Kylian Mbappe scored at World Cup tournaments? And I'm going to go with you first, Josh. Josh is looking to the heavens.
Go 7.
7.
You know what, Josh? That is a great shout. That is a great shout. I was around that figure. I'm thinking to myself, he's between that 6 and 8 bracket, and I'll go 8, Nick. I'll go 8, and I'm
You're
probably
going
going
8.
to lose.
Do you know what, boys? You are both well out.
What?
He's on 12 already.
Wow.
So, James, you take the point. Well done, my friend. I think we had a 12 with Ryan. I saw Dermo. Yes. Look at Dermo chiming in. Look.
Yeah.
Somebody's got the Google open. I'm only joking, Dermo. But no, 12. That's surprising for such a young player. And if you think he's at least another 2 World Cups, maybe after this one, if he looks after himself, could be 3.
Yeah,
I mean,
2 or 3 I would put in.
He should push.
What is he now? 24, is he now?
Yeah, something like
24,
that.
25. Yeah, so I mean
29, 33.
Yeah, you could easily.
He could break that. So he could even break 5 goals this tournament. If France have a good tournament and he does that, he could take the record during this few
World
weeks.
Cup.
Yeah, crazy. Dermo saying, here's a World Cup stat. Mexico, only country to host the World Cup 3 times. Wow. Somebody's the pet favourite, aren't they? Yeah. Ryan's on fire.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he is. He's 27, it's in. But is he really?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So he's got 2 good World Cups left in him. Maybe a 35, but France have got so much talent. I can't see.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? They've always got that conveyor belt.
Yeah.
Okay, so next one. Which nation has scored the most times at World Cup tournaments?
Hmm. Now, your gut instinct would say go for someone like who's won it a lot, wouldn't you? So someone like Brazil, or
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
that's where you
Yeah.
that's where your logic thinks. Hang on,
Mhm.
someone like Brazil.
You're
But
allowed.
you've
You're allowed to
always,
agree. By the way, you are allowed to agree. I just wanted to say, but yeah. I know what you're saying. It's one of those questions that you think, is Nick trying to trip me up? Yes.
but you've also got, you could have a game where you could have a really strong nation against a really weak nation, and they could put like a good few goals
Mm.
by them.
Yeah.
And it could just sort of offset it a little bit. I'll go with Spain.
Okay. What are you going for, Josh?
I'm gonna go Brazil.
That is 6-6, gentlemen. With Josh being correct, it's Brazil.
Yeah, of course it
It
is.
is Brazil.
Talked
It is
me,
Brazil.
talked myself
You talked
out of
yourself
it.
out of it. You did. You
Yeah,
did.
of course I did.
So here's the guesstimate. Bearing in mind there have been 22 tournaments, right? Average 7-gamer tournament, averaging if you get to the end, yeah. I think there's been some that have been less than that as well. So maximum games they could have played. Let's just do quick arithmetic. That would be 70, 140, 154, but it's a little bit less than that. So if we say there might have been about 140 World Cup matches-ish that you could have played if you've played every single one.
Mm.
So my question to you is, for Brazil, how many goals have they scored at the summer tournament? This is a real ballpark. What do you think they've averaged a game?
And what we're saying roughly game wise, 140.
Yeah, 140-ish games, possibly around that sort of area.
Yeah, but they wouldn't have got to. They haven't got to the final every tournament, so you take them off of that. Even if you go in. I'll go. Ooh. 118 goals.
Ah, okay. What do you think, Josh? More or less?
I'm gonna go more.
Blimey, that's insane. 500.
Oh,
That would be like 3-4-0 every game. Yeah, okay. They almost said 110. Okay.
200.
200. Josh, you get the point, but the actual closest I've seen to it in the chat is, well done, Wayne.
234.
And the answer is 237. 237 goals. Not a bad return at all. See, it's always so. If Brazil have scored 237, how many do you think England have scored?
Mm. 237.
And that was the highest. That was Brazil.
So we're not that. You know what? I'm going to go with 105.
105. What do you reckon, Josh?
125.
Oh, and it is Big James that has equalised. James, that is an impressive one. 104 goals England have scored. He was out by 1. And I thought there was some good guesses in the chat with 110 and everything. 96, not far out. Really well done, guys. Really well done. Right, we have got 2 our final question. Oh my gosh, and you're on 7 apiece. So this is the tiebreaker. So let me clarify. It wasn't awarded because they didn't award it back then. If they did, in Chile, 1962. How
Remember
many
it
people,
well.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, just a wee lad, you know. How many players would have been eligible to share the Golden Boot? And Josh, you know what? I'm going to go with Josh first. Josh, what are you going to guess? What are you going to guess?
Oh, 7.
7 from Josh. So James,
Oh, dear.
you can either go 1 above, 1 below, or equal,
Yeah.
or equal it. And what do you reckon? How many people could have shared the Golden Boot at Chile 1962?
Yeah.
And you can agree if you want to, because you are drawing.
I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with what my gut said to begin with, and that was 8. Daz has put it in the chat. I'm gonna go with 8.
We have a winner. And congratulations to the first ever World Cup champion of THFC Till You Die, Mr. Josh. Well done. Well done. He said 7. It was in fact 6. There were 6 players on 4 goals. On 4 goals, gentlemen. So there we go.
Well done, Josh. Well done.
So that was that. How was it? Was that nerve-wracking? Was it awful, or was it just a good balance?
I liked that. I was good. I enjoyed that. That were like really tested. Like some of the stuff. I was like, yeah, I know that. And then there was some others. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but with the goals and all the rest of it, it's not knowledge you're supposed to have. It's just fun to do guesstimates and all the rest of it and see where you land. So I thought that was what it would be. What I was going to do. The game tonight, we have, I've forgotten
Mexico, South Africa.
Mexico, South Africa. I'm going to take a score prediction from you both, gentlemen. What do you reckon?
3-1 Mexico.
Oh, James says 3-1. What have I got for you, Josh?
Can't remember what I put on Super Bro.
Ryan saying 2-0. Thank you for the quiz. Always love a football quiz.
I think I put 2-1.
You said 2-1.
2-1 Mexico.
Okay.
What
you said there, Ryan, about always love a football quiz. It's one of the things I've suggested to Dermo that we just randomly do every so often. One of the great people we have around in our community is Brenny. The guy's immense. He can do loads of quizzes for us as well. Get him on, because I thought it'd be a fun thing to do, because he can stream it to his channel. We can stream it to here, and then it's the best of both worlds. Get together and just have an all-round football quiz. It's always good fun. So I think that's a nice thing to do. And plus, if Jess and the guys turn up as well, they can stream it to theirs, and it's just get together, have a general football quiz and a bit of a laugh. Could even do teams. I think it would be good fun. So Daz is saying 3-0. Ryan is saying 2-0. Nobody's back in South Africa. Oh, look, there he goes. Let me go through the chats here. Brenny's here. He said 100%.
100%. Yeah.
I hope you like that idea, Brenny, because Brenny put me on one of his quizzes. Oh, my gosh. I was like, I'm not going to get any answers here, boys. And it was about my own team. And I was just like, I was bricking it, you know. And I didn't do too badly, actually. I came out with a bit of respect. So it was like, okay, that could have been far worse. But I just feel like having a community of us from different clubs doing that sort of thing online, I think that would be a really nice thing, because then we can just stream it out, that sort of thing, and all have a bit of fun and a bit of laugh. What did he say? Nick did Dermo send you the FPL pin? No, not yet, Daz. I haven't. If you know any of these guys in the chat or anything else, get it over to us and I'll definitely take part. So to wrap things up, Mexico, South Africa. Hey, Dermo, are you still in the? Are you still watching? If you are, I need a bit of prediction out of you, please, sir, on the Mexico, South Africa. Nobody's taken South Africa, but it's one of those where heat and everything shouldn't affect them. Mexico, are they going to be volatile or are they going to settle?
It depends how much tequila they've drank.
I'm going to go an entertaining. I'm stupid, aren't I? It's not going to be because I don't know who's going to be the South Africa goal scorers, but I'm going to go entertaining 2-2 draw. It's just tournaments throw up those sort of results, don't they? So that's what I'm going to go
really
for. I'm going to
do.
go. For,
I was going to go that, but I stuck with my Super
You,
Crew
you,
thing.
I'm
in a league.
You were
I'm in a
sensible.
league, so I want it to be 2-1 to get points. So.
Right. Okay.
Yes.
I feel like, do not listen to me, people. It is definitely going to be a Mexico win. I don't know why I'm saying anything otherwise, other than I've had a brain fart of an idea. That is it. So, that is how it is. But gentlemen, I'd like to thank you on behalf of Dermo for jumping on and spending this. Sorry, I've got you. There he is. His handsome face. For jumping on and doing the stream with me. Really enjoyed talking to you both. You've been great sports about doing the quiz. To Mrs. Dermatron, please get well, speedy recovery, and all the best to you. And just to echo on behalf of the Tottenham brethren, shouting out again to Christian Eriksen, speedy recovery and all the best.
He's announced his retirement. I don't know if you've seen it.
No, I haven't. Has it? Is that what he's done?
Yeah, okay. He's basically said he's gonna stay. He's out of hospital. He's gone back. He's travelled back home to his family, and he announced it. I think it was yesterday. That he doesn't. And I completely stand by him on this one. He doesn't. With obviously the tragic passing of Diego Jota. When Jota passed away, he doesn't want to his children to be growing up without a dad, and he basically says that
enough's enough.
Although my body is capable, I cannot run the risk. I don't want to run the risk. I want to be around for my kids growing up and see them grow up and be around for a long time to come. So it's with a sad and heavy heart, but I'm announcing my retirement from professional football, and that's it. It's done.
Right. Well, I think that's the wise thing to do.
Yeah.
So
just before we go, Nick.
Yeah, go for it.
Just before we go, to you both, I'd like to ask, who's your dark horse of this World Cup?
I've got two. I think there's one that I think will do well in terms of because of their potential route, and that is the Netherlands. Nobody's talking about them. Could get a bit further than people expect. But my actual dark horse, I like Japan. They've got so many good players. I think the environment could suit them. But I think if you're looking for somebody outside of the usual immediate gaggle, Portugal is a team I'm looking at. There's a lot of winners in that team right now if they play without Ronaldo.
Yeah, Josh, what are you saying?
I went Morocco.
Oh, good shout.
Morocco.
Morocco.
Yeah. I was thinking very similar. I think Algeria.
Okay. Yeah.
I just fancy them. I don't know what it is. There's just something about them. They quietly go about the business, and I do think Algeria will surprise a few teams.
Yeah, I think we've never had a winner outside of Europe or South America. So I think with the way the environment could be, that has a good chance. I just hope there's a fairy tale. I don't want to just see all the big no. I want to see a fairy tale make it. So that would be my kind of thought on that overall. But I'm conscious of the fact that we're going to have to say goodbye. So thank you everybody for spending your time with us and tuning in. If you haven't already, please hit the like button. It really helps Dermot out, helps with the algorithm. Thank you to everybody in the chat that have been leaving comments. It really helps. Activity, all of that sort of stuff, getting involved, it just boosts the channel. And then finally, if you are new here and you've enjoyed what you're seeing and you think, actually, you know what, the vibe's pretty good here, people coming together, discussing football and all of that sort of stuff, why not subscribe? So thank you for watching. Stay happy and healthy. Enjoy the World Cup. And we'll be back soon in a couple of days with a brand new show. Take care, everybody. Bye.